as well. And for some reason, it was around the same era as this Arcade Fire, where people start fucking. There was like a bunch of these bands that had like over 4 members.
Yeah, and you know when you have like, because you're on the stage at Electric Picnic, so you need 2 cunts on tambourines.
Yeah,
really? Do you need 1 cunt on a tambourine?
Yeah, do you?
I don't know.
I
think they probably started off at maybe 5 and it moved to 7 now. I don't know. Maybe one of them got married and wanted his partner in the band, or she wanted her partner in the band. I don't know. So the other big song is that Rebellion Lies song. I was like, that is just reminds me of Coachella in a song. I've never been to Coachella.
You're not going this year anyway. It's cancelled, isn't it?
It's cancelled, yeah. These songs aren't bad. They just... I now know that I wasn't really missing anything out with Arcade Fire because it's not the kind of music I listen to. But this song, Neighborhood 3 Power Out, has this lovely big drop in it. I wonder...
Do you want to play a bit?
Yeah, yeah.
Again, I just jumped about a minute and a half into it,
actually,
right?
Yeah.
Let's hit it.
I do like this song, actually. Here's more of that. Ooh, just don't sing.
Pixies.
Very Pixies. I'm not mad into his voice, but I'll handle it. It's alright. But they're one of those bands that refuse to stop singing.
It's very fucking Frank Black.
This bit is like, the way you hear this big lovely, it's more the production, like the way you hear the drop in a minute. It's real nice. Just a lovely sound and drop. That's all the production now. But that's just, you see, he's doing that singing thing. You don't have to do that over this bit. You don't have to do that.
Play.
It's grand. I do still like this song quite. I'd listen to this song now.
I have a Telecaster and I want it.
It's very Telecaster, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or Gretsch.
Could be.
Gretches in there. Oh, that's more Jesus and Mary Chain with their big Gretches and the
Hollow Body Boys.
Yeah, the Hollow Bodies. No, they're not for me. It sounds like the precursor, like we were talking about, to all festival indie folk, baroque pop. The bit that lets me down with this band is it's too busy for a start. Way too busy for me. And the choruses are this. No, that's not for me.
Fucking happy mammy music.
So that was me not knowing anything about them, and now they've gone from a 5 to a 6.
Okay, that's not too bad.
There was a couple of bits and bobs I found in the later albums that I listened to, because I actually went through all these fuckers' albums, and they went a little bit like electronic-y and stuff, and it was alright. So so they went from neutral to, I come away with thinking, okay, definitely not for me, but Arcade Fire, grand.
All right.
Who's the next one?
The Dillinger Escape Plan.
There's another band I saw, their last show.
I think I might have seen them somewhere along the line.
I thought I saw their when you wrote them down, I was like, I think it would be a good thing to say that I saw their first Irish show and their second and last Irish show.
Was it the Music Centre?
I thought it was. They played Eamon Doran's a few months before that.
Okay. Doran's, okay.
So yeah, I thought I saw both of the first and last. I reckon you were at that Temple Bar Music Centre gig.
I think I might have been. Listen, when it comes to like those Eamon Doran gigs, there's a very good chance, doesn't matter who it was, there's a very good chance I was at it, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. They were the dark days. But,
so what's not bugging you, but what's passing you by with this?
Well, I picked the song Milk Lizard just because it's number one on the list. I fucking no idea.
It's a good song.
I don't think I'm never going to get it, right? But I'm very happy that it exists.
Right.
Which is probably as good a report as you'll ever get from me for things like mathcore or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
The fact that nobody even knows what to call them, it kind of bothers me a bit. Like they call it fucking jazzcore, mathcore, fucking prog metal. This just,
it bodes well for them not being able to tie them down. Oh,
absolutely, yeah.
But I know what you mean. Like, just
they just every time they kind of have something like Tool going on for them, where the people who are mad for them are obsessive and annoying.
Yeah, they are,
and they don't shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah,
and
just, by the way, you could grill them on their music and they'd fall apart. Those people.
I don't know. I
wouldn't be able to, because you don't know. But if you did know it,
yeah. I've listened to loads of Dillinger, and none of it really ever properly grabbed me because there's too much going on, and I feel like I'm missing the point of music like this.
That's fair enough. Do you know what I find? I dip in now to them. I do like them a lot.
Yeah.
I give them, like, they'd be like 7.5 out of 10 job. You know, I know it's so stupid to give them scores, but I'm talking about it in terms of how important they are to me. They're not hugely important, but I do like them. But I can also see that sometimes, from an outside point of view, it must be hard to know, A, when to come in or what to listen to.
Yeah, see, my problem is whenever they're playing, I just get this weird kind of mental block, and my brain just goes into standby mode.
I do that. I get that with some of their songs until the catchy bit comes in.
Yeah, but I just give me the catchy bit. I think most people are just waiting on the catchy bit. Now,
I think you're right. I think they are. Because I can honestly say to myself, there's times where I was at the gig and I was like, lads, move off this bit.
Yeah, look, I've seen. I know, like, live, they were a fucking powerhouse. I know that
Jesus,
much.
Yeah, they were.
Like, your man does the head run and all, he runs through the crowd. Because your man's a fucking unit. He's like an ex-marine or something.
Yeah.
Your man's a fucking ex-marine and he runs through the crowd, bouncing off people's heads. Let's play some. Again, this is Milk Lizard. This is very straight ahead for them as well.
It is actually, yeah. But they always pull it back in at the end and go mad at the end of the song, yeah. That is very straightforward for them. Milk Lizard always has been.
Yeah.
That's off Ironworks, I think.
Fireworks, yeah.
Ironworks.
This is, like I said, this is their biggest song. I just thought I'd use an example of them.
They have another song a bit like that called there's another song like that called Setting Fire to Sleeping Giants that kind of divided fans a little bit. They were like, oh, that's got too catchy of a chorus.
Yeah.
I'm like, lads, it's alright to have a fucking catchy of a chorus every now and then, you know? It's alright.
Yeah, this is fucking, it's music, like. It's not, it's literally not. It's
I just found it funny that, like, their own fans were kind of like trying to pull away on us too. I'm like, oh my God. Are you kind of like nitpicking at what Dillinger are doing? Because they're not cool enough anymore for you to be able to go, oh, listen to this. He plays that fucking Discord fucking offbeat for fucking an hour there. Like, yeah, but man.
Yeah, listen, like I said, I'm very appreciative that they exist. And they went from 1997 to 2017. 1997 to 2017.
Yeah, I was at that.
That's a good run. It's a good fucking run, like.
It is. And I have to agree with you in terms of people do just say they like them.
Now, what I will say, out of nearly all the bands I played, I'm very open to having my mind changed on this band.
But there's got to be bits like there is for me with this where you're like, oh, fucking, that bit was deadly. Now you've gone into this bit that's just... But the fact that you listen to so much hardcore should bode well for a lot of...
like,
a lot of it.
Again, there's bits... Like, see that bit I just played there? That's fine. I've listened to stuff like that all day. That sounds... It's kind of Snap Casey meets... I don't fucking know. Right? Yeah. That's perfectly fine. I'm all right with that. But when it starts getting there, it's not need for it. No one needs to play their instrument like that.
Yeah,
that sounds like you're tuning up.
Slightly showing off.
That sounds like you're just tuning.
I remember their drummer that they had, Chris Penny, was absolutely incredible, but he left because one of the band members turned down apparently a massive support slot with someone massive. So I wonder who that was. I won't say. And he left and joined Coheed and Cambria, and I was like, fuck. Yeah. Saw them in the exact same venue as well. No, they did nothing for me at all. Coheed and Cambria, not really.
Yeah, not for me. Anyway, that's the Dillinger Escape Plan. That was
I'm not going to change your mind about them. I'm not going to.
Yeah, I'm not going to give them an anything out of 10 because
I don't have enough love for them to try to change your mind about it. Yeah. I like them a lot, but I'm not.
I want my mind to be changed to them.
I get it.
But for now, it's just too much going on. Yeah. Who is your next one?
Drake. I don't get a lot about Drake. I don't get how he's so popular when his music is very dull. We listen to a lot of hip hop. You listen to way more than me, but we still. I'd say a lot of people could be surprised when we talk so much about rock. We are a rock orientated podcast. Let's be honest. But we talk a lot about other stuff as well, hip hop. But me and you listen to a whole lot of hip hop, and neither of us get this sound or this guy. He's one of the most popular rap artists in the world.
He's not a rapper,
and he's not a rapper.
No.
This kid, right, from Canada, we're back to Canada again, was like the little wheelchair dude from the TV show. Do you know what I mean? And then he became the biggest let's say, hip-hop star in
Yeah.
the world right now, because he's probably bigger than Kanye.
Probably, yeah.
He probably is the biggest in the world, Drake, and I don't get a lot about how he went from that show to 2 years later having an album with Kanye and loads of fucking popular people on his first record. Oh, he must have been saving his paychecks, man.
I don't know.
Saving his paychecks for that Canadian TV thing, and then it's gone.
My issue with Drake is that you played. Let's play God's Plan so people
This
actually
is
understand.
boring.
Right? This is literally just
I hold back sometimes I won't. Yeah.
like prototype auto tune shite. Like it's just
I finesse down Western Road.
I don't understand.
Might go down to G.O.D. Yeah. I go hard on Southside G. Yeah.
I go hard on Southside
I
G.
make sure that
You don't. You're from Canada. You were on a kids' television show.
Yeah, and you're a pedo.
And you're 100% pedo groomer.
Yeah.
it's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish.
Let's pull that off. I hate this.
No, we have to get to the chorus. Is it going to do the chorus or going to do another verse? I can't remember.
That's it.
It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish.
Oh, then he goes,
I wish I love my mama.
Yes, man.
This is God's plan.
Hey.
Oh,
She
yeah,
say,
this
do
is
you
the...
love
Yeah,
me?
me.
I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry.
That's shite.
Yeah, it's garbage.
That's shite.
My biggest issue with Drake will forever be the extreme amount of mediocrity that he expends while banging out a fucking song. There's nothing, no, it's not catchy, right?
Oh, it's definitely catchy.
Everybody who's heard that can hum along to it, right? That does not necessarily mean it's fucking good. Mr. Blobby put out catchier songs in that
But at
country.
the same time, though, this is the kind of thing you hum when you're cleaning the kitchen.
100%.
To yourself, like, no, 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 no. Not his song. I'm talking
No,
about
it's
you
just
make one up.
that general
Based
nursery rhyme
exactly.
bullshit,
Based
yeah.
on your knowledge of nursery
Yeah,
rhymes growing
yeah.
up, you can put a fucking basic
Twinkle,
melody.
twinkle, ABC, won't you come and
Like,
EFG.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
so
like,
it's just-
yeah.
And like you said, we have to get onto the fact that this lad is a groomer.
Full pedo, no care.
He's grooming fucking...
I got the inside info on him being a pedo.
Did you?
Yeah, I can't say it though, because I'm afraid he'll come after me.
You fuck say it. You have to tell me now.
No, apparently, hang on, what's the word? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He
Say
played
allegedly.
a gig in the last couple of years here in Dublin, and allegedly after the gig he had like a weird minibus pull up outside an alleged club on an alleged street in Dublin, and he had all the alleged people who were too young to be let into the alleged club where the after show party was happening, and he had the alleged younglings, the young Padawans, in and out of his bus for the entire. He didn't go into the club allegedly for the entire night. So all the 14 and 15-year-old alleged young girls that were not allowed into the club allegedly spent the entire night being
Groomed.
no, like fucking hoisted into the fucking this minivan type of bus thing he had parked down an alleged lane near this alleged street near this alleged club.
And this is allegedly Drake we're talking about.
Yeah. Where this happened for the entire night. People that were, all the girls that were turned away from the club for not having ID or being
All
too
these
young.
famous, like, young ones are ratting them out accidentally.
I didn't,
Bobby Joe, the
was
girl
it-
from Stranger Things.
Yeah. She I don't know if she ratted
no,
them out.
accidentally. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like she's happy. Like she's telling
Drake's my
it-
friend,
Yeah,
and
she's
he's going
telling
to
it
break
from
my hymen. What?
What I'm saying is she's telling it from her point of view, and you can tell everyone going,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. He texts me all the time. He's asking me, I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
He asked me about my boyfriend. He. What?
Dude, what?
This is a fucking 30-odd-year-old fucking man, like.
And he's shy.
A dirt. The dirt is the dirt. Just leave him alone.
P Diddy punched him in the face.
Good. And P. Diddy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he punched him in the face and he fell over and hurt his shoulder. Re-aggravated his shoulder injury. He had to go to hospital. So technically, P Diddy put him in hospital.
Back into the wheelchair.
His name is Aubrey Graham.
He's a fucking... No, he's a cunt.
He's a fiddler. He was signed by Lil Wayne to Young Money Records, which I just don't get. Well, no, to be fair to Lil Wayne, this chap is the biggest thing in hip hop right now.
He's literally made of money.
So even if he didn't like him or even knew he was a fucking
Yeah.
pedo,
Cash cow.
just probably
You could be my golden
it
goose.
wasn't a bad decision to get him on.
I'll
to
feed
make
you
that
a lot
money.
of 20-year-olds that look like they're 13. How about that?
But I don't get how highly rated he is.
Listen, as we said, this is... I don't get it. It's not the worst music I've ever heard. I've definitely heard worse.
Yeah.
But it is not I don't know how it's so highly sought after.
And I did this with Kanye West, and that's how you